Middle school. Crowded hallways, unknown peers, increased academic demands, self-consciousness, and new responsibilities. It's a lot of changes for both students and families, but it can be positive changes. When families are armed with the information and support of how to deal with these new situations, students can thrive in middle school. In this video, we will explore some of the major changes that students may encounter in middle school and how parents and caregivers can support their children during this challenging time. One of the best ways to find out about what to expect from the middle school years is by seeking out information from others. Many schools offer family workshops and volunteering opportunities that will give you a chance to make connections with other parents at your child's school. Teachers, school staff, and coaches will become important people in a middle schooler's life, so caregivers should attempt to get to know them too. Participate in open house nights, school events, and games so that the staff knows you are involved in your child's educational and extracurricular life. Write a short hello email to a teacher or thank an administrator for taking the time to speak to your child. This quick interaction opens the door for two-way communication and can be the start of a beneficial relationship between school and home. In middle school, students are assigned a school counselor. Counselors work with students individually, in small groups, and within the classroom setting to support and assist them in their academic, emotional, and personal development. Counselors can also be the liaison between parents, students, and administrators. Seek out which school counselor is assigned to your child and keep their contact information handy for any time there are issues with your child's class schedule, academic workload, or emotional well-being. Infinite Campus is a fantastic way to monitor a student's attendance, grades, academic progress, as well as stay connected to the school and district. Both caregivers and students can download the free Infinite Campus app through the Google Play, Apple iOS App Store, or the Amazon App Store, and have 24-hour access to student information. Your child's school and teachers will send home communication regularly to keep you up to date with your child's progress and academic activities. Many schools use Infinite Campus for school-wide messages, but each of your child's teachers may have a different method of communication. Many teachers send home messages through Canvas, Google Classroom, email, or messaging applications such as Remind. Please be sure to download the needed applications, and don't be shy to ask for help if you do not know how to use it. Your child's teacher or even your child will be able to help walk you through the process. Please monitor all communication from the school and teachers and respond when needed. Phone numbers and email addresses should also be updated with the school often in order to ensure that a caregiver can be reached in case of an emergency. Clark County School District has an extensive website designed to keep parents informed of news happening now, but also a place to find pertinent information all year long. The school calendar, zoning and busing information, school websites, upcoming board meetings, and much more is found at ccsd.net. Any urgent notices about school closures or delays are always posted on this website, so please check back often to stay informed. When children are in elementary school, they often look up to their parents and teachers to guide them through what they need to do, what they need to bring to and from school, and when and where they need to be somewhere. Middle school is a major turning point where students are asked to start taking accountability for their own education and actions. All students should stay on top of their assignments by checking their Infinite Campus application or Canvas pages regularly. If your child has a question about something in class, they need to ask the teacher for more clarification. Still struggling in a class? Ask for tutoring information from the counselor. Of course, as a parent, you want to listen to your child and try to guide them to the correct answer when they have a problem, but your child will benefit much more from seeking out assistance independently. This skill of being self-reliant is essential for future student success in all areas of academics. Students should also be aware of the many resources that are available to them to assist in learning. The library district has thousands of titles or books that are available online, which may help an English language learner, a reluctant or slow reader, or someone who feels that they learn best auditorily. Students will need a free library card, which can be accessed by following the QR code provided on this screen. Make sure to check out the other resources that the library provides, such as in-person and virtual tutoring, educational videos, and homework help. Another area that your child may need some initial guidance in could be organization. Depending on students' school and activities, they may have a main locker, a gym locker, and a music locker. And of course, backpacks for carrying belongings to and from school. In elementary school, students had one desk most of the day and the classroom had all the materials they needed for learning. Now, making sure to be ready and prepared for each class is up to your child. Allow your child to explore ways that you and others organize. Some people really benefit from using a paper planner and writing down all their assignments, due dates, and needed materials. Some students may benefit from using an app on their phones such as My Study Life or My Homework Planner, which you can preview by scanning the QR codes below. Have your child really write out their class schedule and think about, what materials will I need each day? Color-coding folders and notebooks for each subject area may help make it easier for your child to keep track. Or if your child is in a block schedule, they may decide to have 2 backpacks to separate the classes that are with each block. No matter how they decide to organize, it's always a good idea to have your child check their Infinite Campus or Canvas app at least once a day and clean everything out of their backpack at least once a week. Technology is highly needed for all middle school students in order to be successful with learning. Your child may use a laptop to do research or create a presentation, a tablet to virtually collaborate with classmates on an assignment, or a cell phone to find quick data and help the complex calculations. Technology usage is valuable for students, but it must also be used appropriately at school and home. Make sure to discuss with your child about the boundaries that your family will have in regards to technology usage. The Clark County School District teaches students how to be good digital citizens when using technology online. Students should always remember that anything that they are posting or responding to should be something that they are proud of posting. Your child may also be going through a lot of social changes during these transitional years. Friends and interests tend to change frequently during middle school, so it is important to remind your child about your expectations from them concerning their socializing. Set clear and consistent rules, such as knowing where they are at all times, being introduced to new friends, and knowing that they can always talk to you openly and honestly about friendships. Discuss with your child about peer pressure and what they should do if they face an uncomfortable situation. Remind your child of your family's values on matters such as bullying, parties, or social situations when adults are not present, and alcohol and drug use. Make sure your child knows that whatever they are faced with in an unpleasant situation, that they can count on you for help or a ride home. As a parent or caregiver, you need to remember that you are your child's first teacher, and that you need to model how you expect your child to deal with anger and self-management. Sometimes tweens are confused with their feelings and act out, but seeing how a parent deals with their own feelings can help your child tremendously. Did your child do something that angered you? Let them know in a calm voice that you feel upset, and even though you want to talk about this important issue, that you need to take some time to be alone and calm down first. Yelling will do nothing but make things loud and hard to be heard, so if you can speak in a calm tone, you are more likely to get your points across. Also, make sure to listen to your child. Sometimes they just need to vent. It may be nothing that you can fix as a parent, but you can reassure your child that you hear them, you understand their frustration, and you will be there if they need you. Knowing that they have a loved one in their corner will make dealing with those tough moments a little easier for your child. Middle school students also face many physical and emotional changes too. Their bodies are changing quickly and sometimes awkwardly. These changes can cause feelings of self-doubt and self-consciousness within your child. Allow them to express their frustrations and be the voice of reassurance that everyone goes through these changes and they are part of growing into an adult. Most importantly, encourage your child to have an open mindset. An open mindset is when a person believes that they can learn something new, even if it's challenging. that with failure comes great learning, that having a positive attitude and giving the best effort possible is what will help someone to be successful. Encourage your child to set reasonable goals. They may not be able to raise a failing grade to an A overnight, but focusing on a smaller goal that is achievable can instill a sense of success in your child. Maybe a goal of turning in homework every day for the week or scoring one letter grade better on the next quiz. Once your child feels successful from these smaller goals, then they can move on to the next goal to get them closer to their desired finish line. Track your child's progress. Talk to them about what strategies to meet their goals work and which ones they want to change, and remind them you are proud of every accomplishment. Finally, parents and caregivers need to be a present part of their child's life in whatever way they can. Maybe you'll be there to cheer them on when they participate in sports. Maybe your family will have a meal together as a family. Maybe your child will accompany you during the weekly trip to the grocery store. However you can find time together, take it. Tell your child about things that you went through at their age. Show an interest in their music or video games. Ask about their views on subjects and encourage an open and calm discussion. These will be the moments that will shape your child into the amazing adult he or she will be one day. As a parent, these will be the moments you will treasure forever.